Hello guys, my name is Kyra Delifka. In this video, we're going to be talking about ChatGPT and AI and how you can use this in order to write great social media content and posts for your, personal page as well as your business page. Okay, so we're going to start here with a little introduction to how to write a prompt for ChatGPT. This document is included in the description with this YouTube video, so you guys can find that there. So when you are using ChatGPT, you provided a prompt, and this prompt is going to help it create a response to you, okay? So when you're writing a ChatGPT prompt, you have three important things that you want to include, almost like 3 paragraphs. Who is ChatGPT, right? What do you want it to respond as? What is its goal? We'll get into that a little more. Who/what is your business, right? If we're doing posts for our business, for social media, we need to tell it some information about us. And then lastly, what kind of a result are you expecting it to generate, okay? So who is ChatGPT? We're going to start over here. What would its job title be, and what is it knowledgeable about? The more information you provide in the prompt, the better of a result you're going to get. So for example, here you might say, I want you to act as a social media marketing expert. And you can see as the examples go down, we're just providing it more and more information so that we can get better response back, okay? Again, the more you provide it, the more information you give ChatGPT, the better the result will be. So you can add on to this, yes, you want it to be a social media marketing expert. Maybe you want it to be a branding expert. Maybe it is a great writer if you're doing blogs or things like that. What is it, and how would you describe its job title, right? If you hire ChatGPT, what would that job title be based on what you're trying to create, right? So you can add in with extensive knowledge about the travel industry. This can be very helpful if you are specifically wanting information about travel industry in your posts, not necessary for all kind of requests you may have for ChatGPT, but that's just something you can add. And you can even be more specific about than that by adding something like the Alaskan cruise travel industry. Okay, so who is it? What does it know? Okay, that's your first step. Who/what is your business? You want to include your business name. You want to share that you are in the travel industry, the hospitality industry, that you are a travel agency. Tell it what your business does, and you want to provide your niche as well so that the content that it generates is specific to the audience you're trying to target with your social media posts. So we can start here real simple. I will provide that you are a consultant for my company called Sunshine Travels that competes in the travel industry and is a travel agency. This is the simplest you can go, but we want, great results. So we're going to give it a lot more than this here, okay? You can add on, we make travel arrangements. What kind of travel arrangements do you make, right? Think about those things and make this specific to you and your business and your brand. You can get even further here. We specialize in cruises. Even more so, who are your clients? My clients are couples and families, right? You can add more details there. Who are you targeting, right? Are you targeting people getting married? Are you targeting families? Are you targeting solo travelers? Are you targeting people who like road trips or who maybe own an RV? Who are your clients? That's going to help produce good results too. So who are your clients? More details about your specialization. Okay, very important that you include your specialization. So we can get down here to the final example. You can see there's a lot of information here. Okay, I will provide that you are a consultant for my company called Sunshine Travels that competes in the travel industry and is a travel agency. We make travel arrangements for clients who are couples and families. We coordinate reservations, including flights, hotel accommodations, resort accommodations, transportation, car rentals, rail, tours, excursions, theme park tickets, and activities. We specialize in cruises, including ocean cruises, river cruises, and group cruises, okay? So of course, you're going to write this for your business, okay? Now, ChatGPT doesn't produce the same result twice. It does produce the result as it is being prompted, okay? So you can copy this, but I really highly encourage that you use what is relevant to your business. Don't be afraid to give it everything, but of course, your specialization, your niche, very important to include that. It will make a difference in the results that you are getting. So lastly, the third part, what kind of a result are you expecting back? Okay, simply, what is the expected result? What is the purpose or the goal of the expected result? What are you maybe not expecting in the results? When you're talking about social media, do you want hashtags? Do you want emojis? Is there a call to action, right? Are you going to ask them to click your website link? Are you going to ask, say, call me at this number? So that's important too. What are you wanting the result to be? And the writing style, okay? So really great writing styles when it comes to social media for ChatGPT are going to be conversational, friendly, professional, and you may even use persuasive, okay? What other writing styles can you think of? Think of your voice. Think of how you brand yourself. That's one thing that you do want to include as well. So we can start very simply here again and build on it. And you will create 5 social media posts. Okay, that's a good start, but you're not going to really know what you're going to get back when you use that example, okay? So let's go a little more than that. That we're going to say, hey, we want posts that end with engaging questions. We want to generate comments, okay? That's getting better. The goal is to generate fun and humorous answers from our followers in the comments, right? What kind of a response are you hoping to get? Okay, this is good here. So now when we talk about what are you not expecting, very important, when we're talking about our business social media, we don't want political or racial topics. Okay, so this is something you can include as well. Now we're going to talk about hashtags, emojis, calls to actions, and then lastly, the writing style, okay? If you are familiar with Socialmonials, it is a great tool for scheduling social media posts. It also can help you generate this kind of content to share with ChatGPT in order to get social media content. Okay, they do provide this. A lot of these examples that we're going to be going into came from Socialmonials, but you absolutely do not need to pay for Socialmonials in order to have these content, okay? This is basically what I pulled from there. The hardest part is really going to be writing your business description, who your business is, what your business is. Now let's go into a few other things before we actually start messing around with ChatGPT here. A great thing to do when you're learning, when you're experimenting, okay, when you start thinking of what you can use this for besides social media posts, and you start, taking these concepts and expanding them to other different ideas, ask ChatGPT to rate your prompt, okay? It will actually rate itself. It does this based on the response that it produces back, and it will provide you comments or suggestions for improvement. If you, give a prompt and it rates that prompt 5, then you're not giving it enough information. It wants more information to really achieve the goal that you want, okay? So give a rating to your prompt. You can say rating from 1 to 10, add comments on what you think I could have improved. This is another example of how you can ask it to rate your prompts as well. Again, this document is included in the description below. So let's put it all together. Now let's go over to ChatGPT, okay? So we're going to go to ChatGPT, chat.openai.com, okay? If you Google ChatGPT, it will send you right here. It is chat.openai.com. I want to start off by showing you guys the plans, okay? ChatGPT is free. You can do this at no cost, okay? Everything we're going over in this video, you do not need to pay a penny for, okay? I am using the free plan when creating this video, so the results you see are created by the free plan. You can upgrade, okay, to the Plus version for $20 a month. It just gives you really access to the absolute latest and greatest, okay? ChatGPT 3.5 is very good. It serves our purposes, okay? If you are using ChatGPT for many, many things all throughout the day, then you may want to consider upgrading, but really for our purposes, free is great, okay? It's doing everything we need it to do. So you'll see here when I come here, we're at chat.openai.com. openapi.com. We have some examples here. Okay, these are very simple examples, creative ideas for a 10-year-old's birthday. Okay, you can have a very short prompt like that, but when we're talking about business purposes, we want to use that 3-step approach like we were talking about when we were looking at the document. So some things to know about ChatGPT is that it remembers what happened earlier in the conversation. So if you start to get results that are undesirable, you should create a new chat. Okay, you'll see here, we'll go to it in a second, this new chat button. It will open up a new chat for you. Okay, so if it starts to get off track, open a new chat because it does remember what has been said previously in that chat. Okay, you can follow up with it. You can say, you know, continue, write more, make it longer, make it shorter. Okay, so you can actually ask it to add on or change what it just said or produced. Okay, but do know it is not perfect. It may generate incorrect information. Okay, always read what you're posting before you post it, just because you never know, but really it does a very good job. So let's go here. I actually am in a new chat here. We're going to start here with example 1. I'm going to copy it directly from this document here and post it into here. We'll talk about it real quick before we go through it, okay? So this is a social media marketing expert. I wrote a little bit about this fake company, Sunshine Travels, okay? They do flights, accommodations, transportation activities. They specialize in cruises. That's this company that we are creating some content for. And now what am I asking it to create? This example is for 5 social media posts designed to promote our announcement that we are now open for business. So when you are launching your business on social media, maybe you're launching it on a new social media, you can actually write a post for that with ChatGPT, okay? So this is an example for an announcement that we are now open for business. It's going to include hashtags, emojis, and a call to action that says contact us for a quote today, okay? I am using a little trick that I picked up from Socialmonials that says number each post, write it in this format, okay? You can take this out, it will still produce the result, but you guys will see in just a second what this actually does. It just separates things out a little better, makes it a little easier to read. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to put this in and we're going to run it, and you will see ChatGPT creating the response, generating the response right as we go. Okay, this is coming right now. I have not sped this up or anything. It is pretty fast. Okay, so let's kind of look up here at the top. What did we get? Adventure awaits. Okay, ready to embark on unforgettable journeys with your loved ones. We're thrilled to announce that we are now open for business. Let us whisk you away to dream destinations. Start planning your next getaway. Contact us for a quote today. You can see there's some hashtags, some emojis, really great for social media. Of course, you may want to change those hashtags. You may want to change the emojis. You may want to adjust it just a little bit. Okay, great. And you can see here, we told it that we specialize in cruises. Guess what we got? We got a cruise ship. Okay, so that actually is affecting the results. This one says set sail. So definitely really going with a cruise theme here. You can see it towards the end. Contact us for a quote today. Family adventures. Okay, so they're taking that part about some of our clients being families and they're writing about that. Again, it does have the contact us for a quote. You can put your website in. You'll see an example of that later. Okay, so these are just some more examples. I like this. Grand opening. Sunshine Travels is here. Okay, don't miss out. Contact us for a quote today. Okay, hashtags on all of these. Great emojis. Let's actually go and ask it to rate our response here. Okay, so let's kind of see what it thought. So give the last prompt a rating from 1 to 10 and suggest improvements. Let's see. Okay, we got a 9 out of 10. The call to action is clear. It looks like they revised one of our posts for suggestions. It does say the call to action is clear. there's a minor suggestion for improvement. Okay. The way that they generate, like I said before, the way that they generate your rating is really based on what you asked and what you got. They look at both of those things. Okay. So they kind of made some changes here. So, you know, always good. 9 out of 10 is amazing. I have never personally gotten a 10 out of 10 because there's always something you can do better. Okay. If you get that 10 out of 10, please let me know. That's pretty amazing. But I am very happy to see that it is above 8. Okay. Really above 8 is pretty good number for your prompts. Okay, so that's an example about now open for business. So our next example is engaging social media posts. So we'll copy this in. Let's copy this over to our ChatGPT. I am going to get rid of this numbering system just so you guys can see what the difference is without it. Okay, so right here, our top part is pretty much the same social media marketing expert, the same description where we specialize in cruises. And we are asking for 5 social media posts that end with an engaging question designed to generate social media comments. We want fun and humorous answers from our followers. Do not include anything political or racial. Include those hashtags, include the emoji. But for this one, we are not going to use a call to action. Okay, so we're going to try and generate engagement on our social media page with these posts. Okay, that's our goal. We want people to respond to us and to leave comments. Okay, so generated it pretty quick. You'll see the way that they post the post is a little different. So this one kind of labels it this way. This time they labeled it this way. So just so you know, that's something you can play around with. And I encourage you to do so. Change it up, try different things. You will figure out what works and what doesn't work. Okay, this is really just a place to start. So post 1, ready to set sail with Sunshine Travels. Drop a wave emoji in the comments if you're ready to ride the waves of adventure. Tell us, which ocean would you love to cruise on? Okay, there's your question there. That would, you know, people are going to comment on this. Which ocean do they want to cruise on? This one here, vacation mode on. What's one essential item you absolutely can't forget to pack? Okay, great question there. You're going to get engagement with that too. If you could teleport anywhere in the world right now, where would you go? Great. And you'll see we got emojis on all of these, hashtags on all of these. Very good social media posts. Of course, you're going to make modifications if you want to for your brand. Here's some more towards the cruises here. Bon voyage. Sorry, I'm a little tongue-tied today here, okay? What's the one dish you'd be feasting on every day when you're on a cruise with unlimited food? Oh, I know for me, probably the ice cream, or some cruise lines have some really good pizza too. So let's see here, road trip enthusiast. So this is going a little off, you know, maybe what our brand is. What would your family road trip theme song be? Okay. And create a playlist. So these are all very, very engaging. Let's say that we want more. So let's say continue. We're gonna just type continue in there and it's going to start generating more posts, okay? So if you like what you see, you want some more, you could type in continue. It's going to create more posts here. You can see they all have a question, okay? A theme park one, okay? So as you change what you're looking for, you are going to see different results, okay? Let's go on to a third example here. What else can we do? Inspirational social media posts. Okay, let's copy this over. Let's see here. Social media marketing expert. We specialize in cruises. 5 social media posts, each with an inspiring message designed to create a positive impression of our brand and generate likes and shares. Okay, very good. We have a call to action here. Visit our website. I put in ourwebsite.com. Of course, you're going to use your website, your social media, wherever you want them to go. That's what we're going to include there. But this is just a dummy website URL for purposes of training. So let's see what we get about inspiring messages designed to create a positive impression of our brand. And we also are encouraging them to check out our website. I can see the URL popping up in all of these posts. Okay. So we see embrace the journey with Sunshine Travels. Life is a collection of moments, and we're here to help you create unforgettable ones. Okay, from breathtaking cruises to heartwarming family getaways, Every adventure starts with a spark of curiosity. Let's explore the world together. Visit our website. Okay, very good. So you can see these are not necessarily going to be as engaging as what we were just looking for, but these are great little ways to write descriptions of your business. You know, you can write your social media page descriptions with ChatGPT as well. So these things are very good. And always good to just share your brand with your social media followers, right? What is your brand about? Sailing through dreams, one destination at a time. So it's come up with some really good stuff so far. I haven't seen anything that really was bad. Let's go on to the next one. Travel tips. I love this one. Okay, this is really great. Let's go ahead and plug this in and we'll talk about it. But always good to share travel tips with your followers. You may use these on all sorts of different social media platforms. So this one's a little different. I want you to act as a social media marketing expert with extensive knowledge about the travel industry, okay? This one, we are looking for travel tips. So we definitely want ChatGPT to keep in mind that they are an expert in the travel industry, okay? So this is very relevant for this particular prompt. And you will create a series of 5 social media posts, each post containing a tip that would be helpful to potential customers in our industry. Now, here's some more. The tip should pertain to cruise travel and be something that only an expert would know. Okay, this looks great. I want to show you something. We don't have to do 5. Let's do 7. And see what happens. Okay, so that's just things that you can change about your prompts real easy. It will change your results here. Here to share some valuable cruise tips, travel tips. So you can see travel tip, they've got emojis here. Okay, let's kind of look through and see what some of these are. Let me finish. Okay, there we go. It's done. So when booking a cruise, consider the port time wisely. Longer port stays mean more time to explore onshore. That's a great tip, okay? Don't forget to pack power strips and extension cords. Cabins often have limited outlets, okay? This is also a very good tip. This is something I have personally never thought of, but it does seem extremely relevant for cruises. Okay, one about specialty restaurants on board the ship. Prepare for themed nights. You know, a lot of cruise lines do have those, formal nights as well, okay? Morning hours can be serene. Utilize this time for a dip in the pool. Okay, that's also true. I can say from my experience, all of these seem pretty good so far. Connect to the Wi-Fi wisely. Consider purchasing internet packages or using hotspots in ports to avoid high roaming charges. Yes, this is all really good stuff. Okay. So these are pretty good tips. You guys probably can think of things to ask it to create tips for that are helpful, right? What should I pack? When should I travel? What's the best information for not just cruises, but maybe all-inclusives or honeymoons? You can do all sorts of travel tips, but you want to stick to your brand. Very important to always remember your niche. Okay, this one's very interesting here. We're going to do persuasive statistics posts, okay? So let's go ahead and copy this. In here, we're going to look through this. Social media marketing expert, again, with extensive knowledge about the travel industry. We have our same paragraph here for our company that specializes in cruises. Once you write a great paragraph here about your company and your brand and your niche, keep using it. If it's working, you don't need to change it up. So this is a series of 5 social media posts using interesting statistics to convince them that it is beneficial to use a travel agent so they will want to buy what we are selling. Imply that if they agree that it is beneficial to use a travel agent, they should buy from us, okay? Use a conversational and you'll see persuasive writing style, okay? So we're using persuasive here, right? We want to persuade them. Let's go ahead and run this. This can be very helpful. Some people love statistics and data and all that. So these are some did you knows, these are some facts. Let's keep going here. Okay. What do we have? Did you know that travelers who use travel agents tend to save up to 25% more on their trip expenses? Okay, fun statistic there. 92% of travelers feel more at ease when they have a travel agent arranging their trip details. Okay, this is probably a good example where you should have a call to action, quite honestly, right? You're going to convince them and persuade them that they want to use a travel agent. Well, what do you need to do? You need to tell them to go to your website. You need to tell them to fill out your quote request form. You need to tell them to send you a message or give you a call. Whatever your call to action is, probably should use one on this example, okay, right? Because we're trying to reel them in here. Okay, 80% of travelers admit that travel agents help them discover unique destinations they might not have considered on their own. Okay, we'll introduce you to hidden gems. This one's pretty good. Okay, 75% of travelers who booked with a travel agent reported greater satisfaction. Okay, these are some good statistics, but let's say you want it to be for a particularly long social media post. Maybe you want to share this on, for example, LinkedIn, right? You want to really kind of reel people in on LinkedIn and you want to follow more of a long post format. So let's go here and let's say make the posts longer. Okay. Let's say we want more meat on the bones with these posts, okay? So you can see, just type in make the post longer. It knows you're referring to the previous prompt, and look at this. These are paragraphs. These are long paragraphs, okay? That's just another thing you can do. You can also make things shorter. We're going to try that next, but you can see if you're looking for more content, make it longer. Great way to do that. Okay, let's see, make the posts shorter. Let's see how short it goes. May not go all the way, might go back to about what we had, but we can probably make them even shorter than this. Let's give it a try. We do have limitations here. Make the post. Let's see if we can get even shorter than this. Sometimes you can, it depends on what you're asking for. There we go, we got one line there. Okay, so these are really good for, very short posts. Maybe you want to use this statistic on a TikTok or something, right? Something where you don't have a lot of room, or maybe it's a tweet for your Twitter if you're using Twitter. So you can see here we have some flexibility with what we are getting back from ChatGPT. So we have this one last example we are going to go over here, okay? Let's go and type this one in. This is a social media marketing expert with extensive knowledge about this industry. Here's our paragraph about our fake company here. And we are going to create 5 social media posts designed to drive traffic to our website. Include the call to action. Visit our website with our fake URL there. And there we go. So let's see what we are going to get here. And these are all 6 of these are great examples of things that you can use with your social media, right? All 6 of these examples are things you should do. Some of them you're going to do more frequently, right? Engaging posts, you should be doing those definitely every day. Those travel tips, you can do travel tips every day. Some of these other ones, they're maybe once a week things, or maybe the announcement that we started with might be something that is not as common, but maybe you have a great deal to announce, right? Maybe one of our vendors is having a special. You can talk about that, but these are all 6 examples that you can use for just all your social media, right? Any social media for your business. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's plan your next journey together. Visit our website. Okay, so we got our website down there. And of course, we're trying to drive traffic. We're trying to convince them to go to our website for their dream getaway. We have some more set sail. You have very common theme of what is coming up here. From onboard luxury to captivating destinations, we've got it all. Let's make waves together. Okay, this is something that you might want to go persuasive as well. Okay, we got some good stuff here. You can see a lot of the themes are very similar because it's basing it off of what we told them about our business. Okay, let's see, let's see what happens if we do this. Make them persuasive. Let's see what comes up here. Your perfect escape awaits. I see that popping up. Okay. So this is just some good examples here, guys. So again, we were really using ChatGPT in this video for social media, okay? You can see every one of these examples starts with, you are a social media expert, okay? I want you to act as a social media expert. Now you can change that up to anything, whatever you need some help. When you need to create content for your business, use ChatGPT. It is great. I'm sure you realize a lot of these results are pretty good and they don't really require much modification, if any. Okay, so again, when you're creating the post, you need to think about what your goal is, right? What kind of a role is ChatGPT filling for you? Who is your business? You should know this, right? Branding is very important. Include your business name. You can see they put my business name, this example business name, and basically every post. And what your niche is. You can see they really tailored it to what I said I sold, right? If you are selling, we did cruises here, but if you're doing all inclusives or if you're doing Europe, you need to make sure you write that in your description, and you're going to see the results are going to be reflective of that. Okay. And then lastly, what is your expected result? What goal do you want to achieve from your results? So again, this document with all of the examples is included in the description of this video. Feel free to copy and paste them, but please make it relevant to your business, okay? When you post the same thing or you prompt ChatGPT the same thing twice, it will produce different results. They might be similar. It will be a little bit different because it generates it on the fly, but this is a great introduction to ChatGPT. All of us travel agents need social media content. I hope you found this useful. Please go use it. Okay, this is a free tool available to you. You can get it on your phone as well. It doesn't have to be on the computer. And it is chat.openai.com to get to ChatGPT. Okay, again, it's free. And I will see you guys in the next training.